What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back on Need for Speed Carbon for another episode of the challenge series Let's Play. So it's been a while since the last episode. Obviously I've been at Gamescom and stuff, so I haven't been able to make like Carbon series Let's Play blah, blah, blah. But anyway, today we're back and we're gonna go ahead and get straight back into this. So obviously in the last episode we got a few events done, we did things, and this episode we're gonna do more things. So we've got a circuit race, a sprint race, and a drift race to do. Now don't think the drift race is gonna go awfully well, but we can give everything else a good gan. So we're gonna start off with the circuit race and see how we can do. So right, so there's 8 people in this race. I do forget that Carbon actually did have a lot of people in the races. Like the Race Wars races used to get pretty goddamn mad. I can't imagine this is going to be too hard. It's a bronze circuit race and I am a platinum player. I wish there was ranked in Carbon. That would have been hilarious. You know how sick I would have been? I'm a bit rusty nowadays, but back in the day, would have smoked anyone that even touched me. You can't touch me. I'm on fire. Yeah, look at how far ahead in the lead we are already. I think one of them took down the donut like pursuit breaker there was, because they seem to be like really far behind. I've probably already said this at some point in one of the last episodes, but this OST is one of the most annoying, I know this is unpopular opinion, one of the most annoying OSTs I have ever witnessed in a video game. I'd say after about like 4 hours you get bored of the soundtrack. I just want to hear the licensed music. I'm a simple guy, easy to please. I just want to hear shout out if you know the song title for that, because I don't even know it. There's nothing to even say. I'm just, again, it's one of those races, I'm so far in the lead, nothing's happening, it's just a bit like, just whatever, like I'm just in the lead. And also there is a spoiler on the back of the car, which just doesn't need to be there, although to be honest it actually doesn't look that bad. Honestly, if you ask me, that spoiler is better than most of the Forza spoilers, just generally. Anyway, there's nothing to see here. I'm now 13 seconds in the lead. I'm gonna finish this race and then see you guys at the end. So open sesame. Right, we're done with this race, we did it, we easy finish, we got it good, doing it good. Right, so the first race was relatively easy, didn't really cause us a problem, to be honest. So we're going to go on to this sprint race. I imagine it's going to be a city sprint race, since the last one we did was in the canyons, and we are in a Dodge Charger this time. So let's go! Whoa. Okay, so here we go. This is one eccentric looking chart. What the hell have they done to the back of that? Right, I absolutely hate muscle cars in this game, if you want to be completely frank. I just don't like them. They're boaty. They're just not very good at all, really. Where I make most of my time in racing games generally is in the corners. That's my forte. So when this is drifting halfway through the corners, it's just not what I like, really. Not how I like it. But by the seams of things, it looks like the AI have gone brain dead again, and I'm just in the lead by like a lot. That's saying something when I'm in the lead with a Charger right now. I shouldn't be in the lead right now. Look at this thing go. It just drifts everywhere. Why are you doing this? I actually kind of like the way this looks. Initially I was like, whoa, this is like weird. Look at this. It just drifts everywhere. Like it's so hard to just switch. It's like I'm playing with Rivals physics. Hey, I'm joking. Don't take that seriously. I think this could possibly be one of the shortest races that we've done so far. And also, again, one of the easiest. So I don't know how I've managed to do that, but we've managed to finish that race with a 16-second lead. I'm not that good. Right, with that being said, we're going to go on to the next one, which is a drift event. I think we're like halfway through all the bronze events now. If I look all the way down, there's like not many left. So we're going to go ahead and do this drift event and maybe do one more after this. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But essentially, let's see if we can do this first time. If the last few events were anything to go by, I can't imagine this is going to be particularly hard. I don't remember this car. Just at all, like I just don't remember it for some reason. The Lotus Europa, oof. Right, now you guys gave me a lot of tips in the last episode about how to drift. I tried to learn them, but I'm just not good at this game. This is basically what it is. One thing I learned from you guys was don't let off, because apparently that just doesn't help in this game. You've got to make sure you stay on the gas. So I'm gonna make sure I can do on, you tall Europa boy. I think I'm getting the hang of this slowly getting the hang of this. Now, we only need to get 50k, so I've kind of already won this, really. How people manage to stay in that blue zone for the whole thing, I will never understand, because I am struggling right now. I'm like seeming to be in the yellow and green sections like all of the time. We're second now. This is not good. It was going so well, we were doing so well, and now we've ended up doing this. Right, let's get some combos going. Why is my NOS not regenning? I need to get into the blue zone. Give me the blue zone. Right, I think we've got this. We only need to get 5k more. We don't seem that far off. I don't think we're doing that bad. I've got a question to you guys in the comments. Does using the handbrake like help at all? Because I've been using it. I don't think it's actually done much. Right, we got 50k, just about. That wasn't that great of a performance. We came in clutch though. We got 700 points more than we needed. This is good. Right, I think if I end this episode now, it's going to be a bit too short. So what we're going to go ahead and do is do one more event, get that done out of the way with, and I think we're going to call it for an episode. God, this thing looks disgusting. It looks disgusting. Not only does it look disgusting, but I just want to pause the game to say this. The 300C is one of the worst cars ever made. I apologize if you own one, but this is just fact. I had one when I went on a holiday to Canada to see relatives and stuff, and one of the worst made, most uncomfortable American things. It's just awful. Don't ever get one. Just don't. Not to mention this one, like, has like pimp rims, like low rider rim. This is awful. And why are you even doing this to me? It has white walls. I just saw white walls. Does it actually have white walls, or am I just tripping? No, those are definitely white walls. I just remember this car braking a lot. I remember like even like the clock in the middle of the dash, that was broken. I think this is some of the most uncomfortable seats I've ever sat in a car, period. Now, I don't know why the drift races are so hard, but this one's really easy. We're really far in front of the opponents right now, and it seems to be we're like doing quite well in the actual speed traps as well. So I'm a bit confused as why that drift race was so hard. The thing is, I'm pretty sure this car class as a muscle car in the game, which just adds to my resent of this car. It's just awful. Oh, that was very, very slow. But it doesn't even matter because we're so far in the lead. Anything that we don't get in terms of speed, we're going to get at the end because we finish early. Right, well, that was like a bit of an uneventful episode. This car, I actually just give up. Just leave me alone. Yeah, that was a bit of an uneventful episode. We kind of just did everything with no problems, minus the drift race, but we still did it first time. We're on a bit of a streak right now, 4-0, undefeated in this episode. I'm pretty happy. Right, so it seems like in the next race, we're going to end up finishing all the bronze events, and that's it for the first kind of layer of events. Then we go on to silver, then we go on to gold. Now, obviously, it's going to get progressively harder, so we're not going to go through them as fast as we did in this one. But yeah, that seems to be the end of it for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome stay safe, and peace.